Alright guys, oh, question. Have my briefs grown at all since my last Get Ready With Me, which was quite a while ago now. I think it was December, I guess that's not all that long ago. Maybe it was December, I'm trying to go back to when it was. But let's do it again because it's been a while and these videos are really fun for me. I hope that they're fun for you, maybe interesting, entertaining, I don't know. But yeah, um, this is very OCD and perfectionistic of me. I do struggle with OCD. By the way, I want to do a video. It's been on my mind for forever. I just got to make it happen. I'm not postponing it, but I'm just trying to see how to do it. Like I'm over analyzing it and being OCD in the video idea, which is based on my OCD. But anyway, I will get to that. Just trying to figure that out. But anyway, I'm very OCD about my hair, and we are going right. That'd be very nice if we were, which we are. Okay. So I was like, the next time I dye my hair, I want to do this idea. Insert idea. Insert idea here. Right, I'm not going to tell you. It will be a surprise. Just wait and see. It will be happening in March. But anyway, my plan is not to go red again. You probably can't even tell that my hair is red. It's faded so much. I have a friend, hi Emily Ann, you're not here, but she has dyed her hair red for years and years and years. And I forget if she said her natural hair color is red, but she still dyes her hair a different shade of red anyway. But that's beside the point. What I'm trying to say is that red fades really, really fast. What the person did, not ombre, she did a really good job and I really love her work and I'm going to go back to her. But she did slightly darker red up top and then she did a slightly lighter, brighter, doesn't look like it now, but red here on the bottom. And it was a true red, not like crayon red or fire engine red. It was not quite Little Mermaid Ariel either, but it was an obvious red and it was like flames on my head. And I adored it and it was really, really fun. Didn't last all that long because I like my warm showers and I shower, wash my hair every other day. Trying to be better about that. At least it's not every day like it has been for years and years and years. So trying to wash my hair a little less, but it did fade. I got it done. I think it was New Year's Eve actually, specific for the new year, like new hair, new me, new year, new whatever. But yeah, so the OCD aspect, let me throw this out there. This is interesting. I was like, I don't want to dye my hair red again, except for one reason. And I was thinking of doing it again in March, changing my hair idea plan. I was only going to dye my hair red once, but now I'm back to that idea. That's what I'm going to commit to. Not go red again anytime soon, at least. But I was like, I don't have, and I looked back. My OCD wanted to know. I looked back to old videos. And I don't have a Get Ready With Me with my red hair, obviously. Now we're in the month of February. And I have never made a video Get Ready With Me with my very obvious red hair, which has changed by now. So I don't even know if you can tell it's red anymore. It's faded so much, it's more like a brown. I don't even know if it's auburn. Maybe you can kind of tell. I'm hoping you can because my OCD is upset with me that I didn't capture that moment on a Get Ready With Me. I have my brown hair, even bangs from a long time ago, straight across bangs, which I've had for forever. Different shades of brown, I guess. And then since I dyed my hair blonde and pink, I have a couple with that hair color in my Get Ready With Me's, and I'm like, darn it, I don't have that flamin' red on my head type of Get Ready With Me video. I just wanted to capture that, but I have other videos and content and pictures with my hair that flaming red, and it doesn't matter. I can't spend another, like, I think it was $80, $90-ish, and then maybe it was $80, $100 with the tip. I forget. I think I did a $20 tip. I really believe in tips, but I think it was about that cost. And I don't want to do it again just for Get Ready With Me. And I want to try different things. And I talked to my brother about it. I just asked for his thoughts, and he was very bold in his answer. Like, just do things once and then move on to the next thing. Like, do a different goal, do a different thing. Just move on to the next thing. And that's what I'm trying to do. A couple more hair ideas until poof, I'm back to my brown. Thinking of either cutting it short, like short, or just growing it out really long, like mermaid long. And again, my OCD wanted to see other pictures, and so I like stalked myself on the internet, on my social media platforms, which aren't many. And I had really long hair a couple years ago. Actually last year, a year ago, even this time of year, I had long hair. And then for the past now year, I guess I've had, I don't know, medium length, like collarbone-ish length for quite a while. I don't know, I think it grows somewhat fast. Glad I don't have bangs anymore. But yeah, that's the thing. Oh, and I showered last night and it was really, really poofy, like a box around my face. And you can still see those curls. There's some ringlets and waves in here, and it curled really, really well. I don't know if you can tell. I don't think I checked the back this morning, but yes. Let me actually do this. And this is something I wanted to do, this get ready with me. I've had it set on my calendar. Oh, and I shaved, by the way. You proud of me? It's probably some bloody spots I just shaved. Actually we'll do. This is more comfortable, a little lazy bun. But yeah, I've had this get ready with me planned on my calendar for forever now, and I finally have time. My parents literally just left like a few minutes ago or so. And my brother just left. I forget where he's going. Oh, errands. Pizza? I don't know. My dad left us some money because we're really bad at making food and we don't want to starve. And I'm trying to gain weight, so this is great. I think he's grabbing pizza. I think that's what he said. I can't keep track. But anyway, and we're still going, right? Again, my OCD. I also have to smell this candle multiple times a day. I don't count how many times a day, but every so often I have to. It's pink champagne from Target. It's a scented soy candle. And then the Bath and Body Works, I forget its other name. It's like Vanilla Bean Noel. That one's my favorite. That's from my mentor teacher from a semester ago. And then the other one is something we just have around our house all year round. We never really burn them, I noticed. I haven't burned that one yet. It's kind of discoloring on the outside. Strange. But anyway, what I'm trying to say with this is I've had this get ready with me planned for forever. Now I can finally make it happen. We have a quiet house for the next week, like exactly a week. My parents are back next Friday. It is Saturday, currently right now, February 4th. Yeah, Saturday, February 4th. And so that's almost a week of freedom and peace and quiet and chill downtime. And my family, we just always have things going on. My mom's a busybody, and there's just a lot of talking and sound in my house, just a lot of noise. And this is a perfect time to film. My grandma's going to be gone for the next couple months as well. And she's going to be seeing family. My parents are going to drop her off in Utah before they go to Cancun. And our plan a bit ago was that my brother Dakota and I would go as well, but because of expense, just the high cost of everything, my dad got this trip for like $300 because of points. And I know I'm still talking and I gotta get to the makeup, the actual get ready with me, hence the title get ready with me. But just to catch you up, and then I'll more focus and chit chat as I go. But anyway, just a few more thoughts. So for $300 they can go to Cancun, whereas with us it would be over $4,000. My brother and I. My brother has school, I have work, and it's hard to miss. I already missed 2 days because of my eye procedure, just healing, recovering from that, which was a few weeks ago. But yeah, they get to go for like dirt cheap, and they're going to be gone for about a week. And so they drop my grandma off. They go there for several days, and my inside joke with them is it's a Cancun for them, but it's a Cancun for me and my brother Dakota. I always scratch this part and it gets red, so I was just making sure I'm not a tomato right here. Anyway, I better not be getting sick. I've had the sniffles and I don't know, just feeling extra tired. I slept in this morning, but I woke up with a headache. I still want to make this video. It's not quite migraine status. I used to get those all the freaking fracking time, which is hella annoying and not a fun feeling. It's just not ideal. It's poopy. But yeah, I really wish I could go on this trip. I keep thinking about it. It didn't really bother me at first until yesterday. Then it finally hit me like I'm not going. And I was so excited before. I was like, think of the shopping, the pictures, the vlog, the potential possibility for fun and new and different. And I'm thinking, aside from our Canada trip we have planned, which is going to be my favorite, it's my favorite place on earth, and I'm still talking. How long have I been talking and not doing my makeup? Way too long. Sorry, you can just skip ahead if you want. But yeah, every year we try to do a family trip. Ever since COVID has kind of sort of somewhat calmed down. We did Hawaii. Ironically, we came back with COVID. That was fun. And then last year we did Disneyland. And anyway, after this Canada trip, I want to do different trips where I don't feel like I have to go back to the same place I've already been previously. So like Disney, I wouldn't have to go back. Maybe if I go to Europe, I might hit up their version of Disneyland. You know what I mean? Really want to go to Japan with my dad. He's been before. That'd be really fun for him to go back and for me to tag along and be introduced to the area. But yeah, so the get ready with me that I've had on my calendar for forever now, that basically I wanted to do a lot of talking and ranting and rambling with at least someone, and I was like, but I don't want to hang out with my friends. I love my friends here and they're always a good time, and I've hung out with them the past few weeks. I'm proud of myself. Last month I did a lot of social, for me anyway. I'm very introverted, the most introverted introvert there ever did was. But I just kind of want a breather, and my job is very social. I work with kids, very young kids, kinder-aged, little kindergartners, 2 of them, and it can just be a lot. And then there's the staff too, with the small talk and the updates and the catching up, and sometimes I just come home and I want a nap, but I don't, so that I sleep better that night. And my mom just texted. She did cute little hearts. I'm always the last to text, like I'm always left on red, I mean, and that's fine. I'm a nerd about communication, and I'm such a communicator. I believe in conversation. But anyway, let me move the camera case here. One less thing to do. But yeah, I don't want to hang out with my friends, but I'll hang out with you guys. So I'll get my talking, social, whatever, out of the way. What am I doing? I'm definitely out of shape with this, because I just opened the eyeshadow palette, which is one of the last steps. Won't be telling you brands or anything, except for this Profusion Cosmetics Festival. I think I've done this in every one of my Get Ready With Me's of late, starting I think last year it was. That's the eyeshadow palette I've always been using. For Christmas, I actually did get the Naked Basics, I think it was the 3rd edition, I want to say. Want to play around with that. Maybe I'll do that another time with you guys. This, I never know if it's NYX or NYX or whatever. I really don't buy from them. I'm more of a Maybelline girl. And by the way, I'm wearing my leggings, my Amazon ones that are the best ever, because they're easy to wash and clean, and I don't really care about them because they're pretty cheap and I can always buy more, which is kind of materialistic. But this powder gets absolutely everywhere, and it always falls on my pants, and I can just wipe it off. And it's the best with these types of pants because, again, they're just easy to clean, as I said. But anyway, so this powder I'm not really happy with. It doesn't really get that coverage. I might go back to a liquid. I used to use Origins, same as my mom, for like forever. And I'm actually really enjoying this Get Ready With Me, and I just started. I talk too much already, but I'm starting the makeup process while talking to you guys, and it's a good feeling. But anyway, I'm not really happy with this. Over here I have a Wet n Wild, actually 2 of them. I should not have bought 2, because I'm not happy with it. And why would I buy 2 if I'm not happy with the product? So, as you can see, you're seeing splotchiness and redness probably. And I do have a new camera. You would be able to see better probably if I were to use that. I need to play around with it. I got it on Black Friday, I believe it was. So a few months ago now. And I do have OCD, like I said, and that includes with my makeup routine. So if you're not aware, you're about to be aware. Yeah, I really want to make the OCD video. I think it could be interesting, eye-opening, just getting out mental illness. I don't think OCD is really talked about that often. Anxiety and depression is more acknowledged, I feel like. Anyway, back to this. My chin and my nose get a lot of redness. And what I do so the powder won't like crease as much, I just take my finger. I use my fingers, not really brushes. Oops, very not clean. I just go here in between my eyebrows and then just above my lip and below my nose area, just in case it looks bad. So, hopefully I can get this video up today. I want to take pictures. Other than that, the rest of my day will be pretty chill. I got my morning routine done pretty fast for waking up as late as I did in my eyes that's late. I don't know why I put the brush away because we kind of sort of need that. Now we're getting into a Maybelline product. But Yeah, because of my headache and my busy week, I just want to have some chill time. I'll be doing Gilmore Girls. Ever since I started this job, I've created a habit, this routine, ritual type of thing. And it's basically ramen and orange juice, several glasses of orange juice. Then I have to pee in the night because I drink so much. And then, that's a fun time. But it's just what I do, and I watch Gilmore Girls while I'm eating, trying to get my calorie intake up there and using an app. It's very, very helpful for me, and I think the most, to me it's really good, the most I've been is I think 115 recently, and the most I weighed was exactly 120 when I was a senior in high school doing cross country and track. Oh wow, that was fast. Now we're on to the eyes, and so we got the base of the face, which is the foundation that I hate, the highlighter, which I love, don't forget the blush. Now we'll get into this, the Festival Profusion palette. But what was I even saying? I do not know, that's gonna bother me. Who knows? Let's do, I'm not really going anywhere, I might go to DQ, I still have quite a bit of money left on that gift card from my brother, and just trying to clean up these pants a little bit. It's not fall, I don't want to do fall tones. I might do a smoky, no, I'm not bold enough or brave enough today for something like that. But at the same time, these colors look really appealing to me, appetizing if I'm hungry, which I am. I don't know. Oh, I was talking about weight just now, right? Yeah. So that's what I would say. Just to go back to that, just basically to wrap up that thought. Yeah, that's going pretty good. I feel a difference, less tired and healthier. Like, it's weird. If I'm really, really hungry, like starving status, and I am trying to eat more, obviously, eat more often, have smaller meals and snacks throughout the day, as well as eat as soon as I'm hungry and stop eating as soon as I'm full, if that makes sense. So I'm not undereating or overeating, if undereating is a word. But where I'm going with this is when I'm hungry, I like shrivel and shrink. Like, that's how it feels. Like my veins like pop out. It's just so hard for me to gain weight, and I'm just very small boned and I'm petite, tall but small. And it's just a weird feeling. And then I feel like a sturdy solidness in me whenever I'm eating healthy or right that day. Yesterday was an off day. The day before, I think I was over 3,000 calories. And the app isn't perfect. I'm not scanning the items if I have the ability to. Like, if I do have the, whatever it's called, the label or whatever on the item I'm eating, you do have to pay for that. And I'm broke even with this job. Anyway, what we'll do, I don't know. This is more summery. This is a more summery idea. I could do like a coral. Why don't we just do that? We'll play around with kind of the pinky orange shades. I don't know. This is a matte coral. We'll do this all over the lid. Wow, do I regret this already? Probably. Anyway, so yeah, let's talk about, that's not that bad actually. I just might look ill because pink tones and shades can make you look sick if that color is around your eyes, but I'm not feeling the best anyway, so, but this video is really helping. If I just smear it in a little bit. This could look cool in the picture. I won't tell you the picture now, you'll see it right now though. And I'm excited. I came across that idea on Pinterest, and I just really wanted to try it. I wanted to try something like that for a long time anyway. And I remember my sister Ashley took a picture like that with me when I was really young. And she wore, now I can say it because I showed you the picture. She wore a swimsuit. I wore a swimsuit. She was always wearing brown at that age, like high school age. She was always in brown. It was like her color. So she, of course, wore, I think it was like a brown and white palm leaf, whatever, palm tree pattern. And mine was like this bikini that was way too big on me, because obviously I didn't own one at that age. I was like, I think in the 5th grade or something. I think this was around the time we went to Hawaii. This looks probably terrible, awful, makes me look ill. I'm already pale anyway, but that's okay. Now a slightly darker shade. This is kind of like a berry pink, I think. We'll just put that on the edges to kind of darken up that area. I do like this. I think it's cute. Yeah, now after this, I definitely want to take pictures, and I'm thinking I will go to DQ. Okay, I have a fear of drive-thrus, actually. This would be a cute summary look. So what I do is I go in, and my brother told me when he gave it to me at Christmas time, he's like, Em, you need to get out. Like, even if I'm being introverted still, at least I'm getting out and doing stuff. That includes DQ. I think I have like $18 left on the gift card. And yeah, I need to be doing that more. Just doing stuff with or without friends or other people. With my anxiety, it can be hard, and I'm just so introverted and a homebody that it just comes easy to me, and I'm very content being at home. Okay, now we're away from the mats, and we'll do like this peachy champagne kind of color. We'll do that actually, I think, above those colors on my lid. That could look cute. Wow, I'm liking this. I haven't done anything like this, I don't think. And I don't know if I'm talking like really excitedly or animatedly, like if I'm talking too fast, but I am just excited to be filming this video because it's been a while since I've done something like this. This is so pretty. I really like it, actually. Okay, so let's get into updates in my life. And I'll go actually a little bit onto the pink. That's so pretty. Holy poop. I'm loving this. This will look cute on the pictures. Well, you just tell me. I don't know if you can see it in the pictures though, because I haven't even taken the pictures yet, and I don't know how they're gonna turn out. Hopefully decently. Yeah, again with the OCD, this will take a while probably, if I had to guess. But some updates. So it's been basically, yeah, February 4th. I started on January 3rd. It's been like over 4 weeks, I guess, if that's math. I obviously work in an elementary school, not anything older. I'm doing not advanced math, not yet. But yeah, I started my job as a para-educator. I work one-on-one with kids. Originally, it was just going to be in an AM kinder class with a kindergartner boy with autism and ADHD. And then they offered me another position working with a girl with a speech impairment. And I have experience with both because I myself grew up with a speech impediment, so close to an impairment. An impairment is a little different in that it affects cognition to like cognitive and learning and concentration, and what's the other word I'm looking for? Like comprehension. Did I say that? So that's what her health concern and educational issues is at right now, and they're both very sweet kids. And then with autism, I worked with a teenage boy who was almost 6 foot and 13 years old when I was working with him. This was before I moved to Idaho, and so I do have experience with that. It's just very different with kids, with a kid who has autism. And I don't believe in saying autistic. I like saying with autism, not an autistic person, but a person with autism. I think that's better. You don't want to label somebody with their condition or even their personality. You know, I don't really believe in that. Okay, so that's a little something to think about. Throw out there. Now we're going to do inner corners. We got the lid done. I'm just using this sparkly white from Maybelline. Oh no, I told you a product. Now I feel bad about not telling you other products. But not bad enough because I'm not going to fix that concern of mine. So yeah, I do love my job. I feel productive, and the learning process, I'm seeing progress in it because it's coming more naturally and easier to me at this point. I've been in the job for like a month now, and yeah, I just feel so content. I think I'm maturing in my brain. I feel a switch, honestly and truly, like, now we're doing eyeliner here. I do. I feel a switch in myself. I don't know if it's a maturity and independence, a feeling of caring about somebody, being concerned about somebody who isn't myself, and I want what's best for them. I want to help them and serve them. And it is a job of passion. If you teach, it's a job of passion. We don't really do it for the pay because there's not a lot of pay in that. And I am doing a course. I need to work on that today, actually. I have it on my to-dos list, as well as cleaning the bathrooms. And I think I'm good to go as far as my list goes. I can't think of anything else I gotta do. Not really. I walked to Daxton. Whatever. This is gonna dry out. Let me talk for just a sec. Oops. So that's to describe the job, and I work one-on-one. And so a para-ed, what the para-educator or paraprofessional, right? What we do is we really work on behavior. So we're working on kids with special needs, and it's a special education that we're doing. And so it is a special process. It's not being a teacher full class, you know, like a full classroom teacher type of educator. But what you're doing is you're really zoning in on that kid. And I really do prefer that towards the end of my college career, my college days, which ended only like a month ago or so. I don't know, a month and a half ago. Stretch and yawn. I don't know. I just decided this isn't what I want. I want to teach either small group or be one-on-one. And I feel like I have more of an impact and more of a say, and I'm still a teacher, but I'm getting to know this student very well, their personality and their skills and abilities and talents, and I'm helping them, and I'm seeing an instant, immediate, well, not always, but I'm seeing the growth, I think, more easily than I would see. Okay, doing okay for time. Not that I really have anything to do or anywhere to be. But I'm seeing this progress in the process of their education and my time with them, and I'll only be with them through the end of the school year, and then we'll reevaluate which student I'm with, because originally I was supposed to be with the boy, and then they, sorry, woo, excuse me, and then they found another student for me to work with, and so I'll talk to them about that and figure out what I should do. So I'll update you guys there. But, yeah, it's just, you're seeing the growth in these students, and you see it so easily because you're aware of this child specifically, and you get to know them so well. Everything from personality to behavior patterns, just all of their traits. And I think that's just such a beautiful thing, and I sound like such a nerd and such a teacher, but I love it. And it is a job that's crazy and busy and crazy busy, and you know, I do experience some stress, but I feel like it's less stress than I felt as a student. I don't feel that, I know that. I've seen a change in myself. I'm happier. I don't dread work, except for maybe yesterday, because the day before was just a ridiculous day. Just a lot of stress and behavior problems, especially with the boy in the morning. And this is another thing. Honestly, if I worked with him like in the first grade, which is all day, not kinder, which is split up between AM and PM classes, like 3 or 3.5 hours per kindergarten class time, whatever, morning and afternoon. If I worked with him full time, I would be very stressed and on edge the whole entire day. Instead, I just have the morning, and then I end with a child who's easier to work with. Her behavior is easier to manage. So I will definitely have to talk about the staff and my boss about which child I work with and what I can do long term. My plan, and I told them, is to stay here in the cute little town of Rexburg, Idaho. And that's my plan. I don't have plans to move, plans to leave, plans to change my mind or my life. This is just what I'm doing for now. And because I don't have plans, I'm considered long term here. They're considering me to move up with a child with every year. And how cute would that be? Like, you're starting from K and you go all through the grades to 12, like K through 12, you get to know this kid so well, and you watch them grow up and you grow with them. And that's just so cute to me. I love that. But anyway, I just have so many stories, I feel like. I'll share 2 of them. These are my favorites. And it just happened. So a few days ago, or the other day, other week, I don't know, I got my first drawing, my first gift, as I call it, so-called gift, from one of the kids. And it looked like the number 1000, but they called it a drawing. A 1 or an L with the 3 circles or ovals or shapes or whatever they were trying to do with an O. I don't know if it was a number or letter. Just very cute. They were so excited. Then they wrote their name. They spelled it perfectly at the bottom of the page. And by the way, I feel so cool wearing my badge. I do, like my little name tag kind of with the lanyard, and that's a good feeling too. But beside the point, yesterday there was a student, and he's like a troublemaker a little bit. He can be. Okay, are we going? Sorry for the close-up of my boobs, or my lack of boobs. Okay, that's right. The camera turned off. I wasn't paying attention to the time. Not that closely anyway. But yeah, so I just talked about the cute little drawing from the girl. I save all of the drawings from the kids ever since I started to work with them, with practicums in college up till now, up till this job. But the little boy who I was about to talk about, so Fridays they have their Friday free time where they can just play and have fun in the classroom, and then they have their Friday like specials. I used to love those days. And the kinder have them all on the same day. I think with other grades at this school as well, this elementary school, they have it more throughout the week. But these kids have PE, library, and computers. Usually computers is a stressful time because it's testing, and what kid wants to take a test all the time? Thankfully, yesterday was more game time for some of the kids, so that I could appreciate. Oh, do you see anything? Maybe I'm doing arm workouts, but okay. Back to this. So yesterday was library day. And during Friday free time after library, the troublemaker kid who I was about to talk about, he picked a dinosaur book, and he would use his finger as if he was saying the words word for word, and he was just going through each page, and it was a long-winded story time he did for me because there was a big book with a lot of pages about dinosaurs, of course. And all of the dinosaurs' names ended with saurus, but the beginning part of each dinosaur name didn't make sense. Like it was Megalosaurus or whatever it was, for example. I can't remember because it was just so whack and bizarre and crazy cute, of course. And it was just the most random thing. And it was just so cute. He was so excited about it, just telling me so matter of fact. And he made up all these facts and scenarios and stories with each dinosaur. And it was just so important to him. It was so cute. And I was just trying to hold back my laughter. I was smiling as if I was about to explode into laughter, but I'm glad I didn't. That would have really hurt his feelings. There are so many times, though, when I catch the staff, like my coworkers, in laughing mode, where they're trying not to laugh. They're trying so hard to suppress their laughter because they don't want to come across as a teacher and adult making fun of a child who's excited about something, or who's not trying to be funny but is coming across that way because of the cute, adorable, darling things that they say throughout the day. And sometimes you just gotta like fake it, like fake, this is hilarious, but I have to act like it's not. I'm pretending that I'm not amused, you know? And I don't know if you can tell, but I really love this job. And maybe you've seen me very stressed in the past year, especially with school stress and ending my college career, I guess, starting my new one, and the contrast between those two periods of my life. And it's just crazy to me, just how much happier, more content, I feel more me, like I kind of have me back. Whereas I lost myself in the past few months, where I was so concerned about my life and myself and my future and my wants and needs and my purpose, my desire to do and to be. And now, I think that's Dakota back. Maybe. I think I hear the grouch. But I'm so much more fulfilled and I'm so much more content. And I don't really have a plan for my life. So maybe it's surprising that I'm as at peace as I am. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a person who's such a planner, such a perfectionist. I want to go by my to-dos list in a calendar with every day, but I'm realizing I don't need that, and that's okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect all the time. Actually, ever need to correct myself there. There's no such thing as perfect. Life doesn't have to be perfect. It's not meant to be perfect. And it's fine if you don't have a plan at all times. And I'm in my 20s. I turned 25 this past November. Can't believe I'm in my mid-20s at this point. And it's just crazy to me. It's crazy where I'm at right now. And I'm just so grateful that I'm this happy. I just need a little baby lips break. But it smells so good. And again, with the sniffing, the smelling that my OCD must do. I don't know if my brother brought back people. Maybe he's on the phone. He's being loud. Are we going? as soon as I want to just have a quiet house, it gets loud all over again. Anyway, oh, we're done with that. Now onto mascara, last bit. Yeah, so let me talk now about my plans for this month. This is the month of love, and I'm technically single. Chris has reached out to me a few times, and we've been talking a little bit, and it's very confusing. Usually, if you break up with someone, if things end with the relationship, and I was the one who ended things, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you still have those feelings there, and you usually end a relationship because things aren't working, and you lose those feelings, or you need to just end things. But I still feel a connection and a bond and a friendship, and we are on good terms, and he would see me, I would see him. We're still friends, we're just friends in love, and it makes it very confusing. But technically I'm still single, and I could date if I want. I'm not interested. I really want time to enjoy this single era and just to spend time with myself, get to know myself, and love myself more. I tend to lose myself in relationships, and this 4-year relationship that I was in, while it was amazing, it was very complicated, and I just lost myself because I put myself on the back burner so much, and I let myself have my feelings hurt with the lack of communication on his end. And I'm tired of reaching out to people who come across as not caring enough about me in return. I talked a lot about this with you guys, so we can move on from that. But anyway, so the month of love, I'm gonna dress up, take pictures, of course, buy myself flowers a few days in advance, because obviously with Valentine's Day, I hope I'm getting the holiday right. Like, I know it's Valentine's Day, but I don't know if I accidentally said another holiday like St. Patrick's Day or Christmas or Easter. Anyway, so I'm very excited to just spoil myself, and I gotta get flowers a few days in advance because it will be busy, especially because I'm in a college town, and people in this college town, they get married so fast. It's a Mormon Latter-day Saint school, and there's a stereotype that Mormons get married very fast, very young, and they do. Part of why I feel so awkward for living here. I see rings on everybody's finger at work of all ages, and there are some young girls there as well, younger paras and members of staff, and I just feel kind of awkward because I'm by myself, but I'm not trying to compare, and I don't care if I'm not married. That's my choice, and I'm not in a rush. To other people, they might see me as an old maid. They might be concerned for my happiness, and I don't like that. I can make a video on that later at another time, but I don't like this mentality like you can only be happy if you're in a relationship. But I've come across quotes. My eyes are like, whoa. You see this? Wow. My eye surgery, or not surgery, my procedure, it went well. So, and it did an update on that as well. What kind of thumbs up was that? Like with mascara. But yeah, just going back to that thought, and I've come across quotes like this, it's like, you can't be happy in a relationship if you're not happy by yourself. Like, you'll never be happy in a relationship truly because you're not happy with yourself. Like, you need a relationship to be happy is what I'm trying to say. And our society is like, you need someone, you need to be in love, you need someone to love you back, you need to be in a relationship. And I'm just like, I'm thriving. Like, right now, my life isn't perfect. I'm not feeling perfect, and I know I never will. But while I'm not laughing and smiling every day, like genuinely, I'm happy for the most part, and I just so happen to be single. Maybe those ideas correlate. Maybe those feelings, they line up together. And I know I don't need someone to be happy anymore. Whereas I thought for so long, for too long, I need someone to be happy, and that someone was Chris. And I'm okay being alone. I wouldn't mind if I never got married, if I never had kids, if I never had a family or was in a long-term relationship again. Like, that doesn't scare me. It scares me not being ready or throwing myself into that situation, that lifestyle. It scares me if it's the wrong person. Not saying Chris is the wrong person, but right now anyway, I am not ready. I am not mature or stable or independent enough. I feel like I just need more time to kind of grow up in a way, and I just need to work on my abilities and independence and just work on myself more. I will have to touch up the eyes a bit because I'm right now having to touch up the mascara. But I'm just needing to work on myself because I'm not experienced enough in life to be comfortable with the idea of being with someone else. I'm not. And I need that experience. I'm just not experienced. I'm not in the world. Like, I'm saving up for my apartment. Hopefully that happens in the summertime sometime. And anyway, I also can't, this is so ridiculous, I can't go back to my hometown, which is about a 9-hour drive, depends on how fast you go, back in Washington. I was born and raised there, and I know that's really gross and unsanitary, but this is how I do my makeup, okay? I'm not allowed to go back there because my parents are concerned about me being alone for that long, and they're very helicopter parents-ish, and they don't really trust me. They think I would go see Chris. They think I would do bad things. And that breaks my heart because there's that lack of trust there. And it really hurts my feelings. I'm literally not allowed at my age, at 25 years of age, having graduated from college, having a stable job at this time, like, they don't trust me enough to do that. Whereas I can go to Utah or someplace closer to see a girlfriend. Like, that makes me mad. The last time I went to my hometown, and it had been a while since I went, but I went last year, and my dad went too. He like escorted me, and he hogged me a lot of the time. He had some work stuff, but he wouldn't let me spend a lot of time with my friends and with Chris there, which is very manipulative and demanding and toxic, abusive in a way, like emotionally. So that was a lot, very frustrating. Part of why I want to move out as soon as possible is because of that, things like that. Like, part of why I'm such a homebody is because I know I can't do much. Like, I'm just being watched, it feels like, which is ridiculous. But anyway, I am going to go see my friend Keely. We're still making plans and finalizing things, but I'm going to go see her. I found out this past week that I have, what are the days? The 16th and 17th off because there's like parent-teacher conferences and then like a teacher day. And while I am technically a teacher, I'm not like a teacher. I'm a member of staff as a para, so I actually have that day off, which is nice. So let's see. The 16th and 17th I have off for that, and then we have the holiday on the 20th, right? If I can read this calendar over here. Let's see. And then we obviously have Valentine's Day, which is going to be fun. What else? Then I do have some appointments, like dentist, eye appointment. It's just to check up on my eyes, and then dentist. Hopefully I got no cavities last time. I think it was last time. I had 3 taken care of at one appointment, and that was exciting. And I also don't want gingivitis. Hopefully that has gone away right now. So I think that's everything. Basically, other smaller things thrown in there like goals and stuff. In my book, I'm working on that, working really hard on that. Oh, lips, gotta do something. You know what, we're already bold. Let's just go all out in that case. No, I think it is this one. I love MAC. I would love to get more. When I go see my friend Keely, and I asked her about this, I have yet to hear back. She's been kind of going through it, so she hasn't been as communicative as she usually is. I think we all have those sometimes. This is nice. This one will really compliment. This is like Valentine's Day. This is like, see, a nice maroon. But yeah. I'm planning with Keely some fun things. I'll probably stay with her for a few days. And I stayed with her for like 2 days, sleeping over once. Oh, that was really fun. I think that was 2 years ago now. Oh, that one smells good. Again, OCD smells. And yes, OCD does stink. But yeah, I want to do like pictures and fun things. And we might not leave the house, but I do definitely want to dress up. I could do her makeup. I could bring some of my own makeup. And yeah, I feel like I haven't seen her in too long. I did go to see her this past year. What time? 20 minutes? No, 15. Okay. I think that's good. And then hair, I'll probably just leave it natural. Although it does look kind of cute up in that little bun thing, lazy bun. So I could have just left it, but I do like this more. I'm very happy with my hair right now. Not so much the color, it's too similar to my natural, although you can see my roots coming in like that mousy brown gray kind of color. You can see my gray hair's coming through. But yeah, so I think that will be the highlight of my month, aside from, of course, taking Valentine's Day pictures. I love pictures, love photography, but seeing Kiwi will be just the best. And I'll just be working more on my goals. I'll figure out hair for the picture. Might have it up for the picture I do. It's going to be in the snow. Well, you already know. You've seen it. But yeah, so I think I basically caught you guys up. Said everything I want to say for now. I think I did talk about Get Ready With Me's potentially, possibly, hopefully, fingers crossed, every month. Obviously, I haven't been doing that exactly. I think there was a month at the end of last year where I did 2 Get Ready With Me's in a row. Was that October? I don't know. I could do something like that every now and again, where I just have more of that type of content more often, less sparse, less spaced out. But it just depends on my mood and my busy schedule. As of now, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing in my free time aside from this course. It's a $2 an hour increase, which I really want. Paras make about $15.50 here, and it's different here. It's different if you're spreading out your pay in 12 months' time. You work for those 9 out of 12 months of the year because you're a teacher, you're working in the school year specifically, so you have summers off. So it's a good job with that fact as well. Like, it's a good job in general in my eyes, but the fact that we don't have to work in the summer for those 3 months is really, really nice. It's good for travel, taking breaks, making and completing goals. You can accomplish a lot more. But anyway, I'm doing the 12-month plan, so my pay seems less than I would normally make, but that's fine with me. I think that's wise in the end. So I'll figure out. I don't know where it's going with that. But yeah, I'm just. Oh right, the course. It is a 40-hour training. I remember I did a 70-hour training a couple years ago. That was for my home care aide job when I worked with the boy with autism. And right now I'm doing it for my paraprofessional RBT, which is a registered behavioral technician. That's what I'm doing right now. And it's going to be a good thing. This one's only 40 hours. The other one was 70, the other type of training I did. It's just all online, it sounds like. It shouldn't be too hard. It's just I come home, I'm so tired. I just want to watch YouTube and eat food. I don't want to do anything. But I need to, and this will really help. I'm now about a fourth of the way done. I got about 10 hours out of the 40 that I need, and I just need to get it done because I could use those $2 extra. That really adds up, and that can be a big help. They did raise the rent of the apartment that I'm looking at. The room that I want, like the style of apartment, is the smallest and the cheapest that they have, but they did raise it up a bit, so that's to be expected with everything going on in the world, and things are just going way up in price, everything from eggs to everything. And Easter will be different this year. Maybe people will be doing fun little egg activities. I really do like this look though. I will have to go out today. Let me look at today's list. And I'll turn the camera off and get going. I'll edit this either today or tomorrow, so you'll see it either today or tomorrow, if you so desire. Yeah, so this is what my to-dos list looks like. I've talked about this before, but every day, make bed, take my meds, have breakfast, and then record it in my calorie intake app. Feed Daxton. He has his special food in the morning. He's so excited about it. Spiritual, something that just refers to prayer. Get Ready With Me. I did that. I talked about the picture that I'm going to do in a bit. get ready for the day. Alongside that was the get ready with me, so I can check that off. Walked Axton, I stretch, that's the arm workout I do specifically. Got to do some push-ups every day, it really helps with me. I read just a little bit every day, and I also shower every day, be that hair or at night or just from the neck down. Still gotta clean the bathroom, so I refill my meds container every weekend, so I did that. Oh, I didn't say this. I try to walk and or run and or work out every day, so I'm obviously stretching, technically exercising every day, but I do not do the treadmill every day. Usually I try to do every other, just with my weight gain journey and goals, and with just my health and my asthma and everything. I used to be able to run every day, longer periods, but at this point I'm more content and happy with the every other day idea. I do want to run in a marathon sometime. My brother Dakota actually is with a friend. That's so cool. I'm jealous. I want to make that a goal too, and I want it to happen for me. But anyway, right now, just go to the treadmill. I stopped going to the school. I started going to the treadmill at the clubhouse in my neighborhood, just ever since I graduated, because I don't want to go back to my place of education. I'm fine with working in a school, but I don't want to be a student anymore, or even in that type of environment. But anyway, what time are we at? Okay. So just really fast to wrap up. Oh, I gotta take pictures of this look specifically for the thumbnail for fun. But yeah, I won't be running today. My excuse is yesterday I ran several laps with the kids, just encouraging them, trying to race and get them involved and participating. Just each kid AM and PM at their PE time. Just running laps for too long. I think it was like 5 minutes. For me, that's a long time. And that's basically my workout kind of, because I run for about 10 or 15, so we'll count that. And yeah, that would be my yesterday exercise, workout, running experience. We'll call it, shall we say. I've got to paint my nails tomorrow. Tomorrow will be another chill day. I really got to work on the course. Again, that pay increase will really help with my goal of moving out. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to say, and my head is still hurting a little bit. So I'll take pictures, work on this video, work on the course, might go to DQ, gotta do the bathrooms as I said. I'm already forgetting what I gotta do for the rest of the day. But it's okay to just breathe. I'm too productive for my own good, and I have too many goals, big and small, and I'm always trying to aspire for the next thing and just wanting to accomplish a lot in my day and my week and my month and my life. But I just need to breathe sometimes. And this past week, oh, fun fact, we had not snow days, but cold days. Like, they were called snow days. I found out we got paid. I got paid for those 2 days, which is amazing. I didn't do anything. But I have been working on the spreadsheets even off the clock and outside of work. Like, I've been doing the work outside of work because there's been so many errors with things. My little stuffed animals are crazy over here. Hi, Bun Bun. But yeah, so that was nice. It was so cold. I do crosswalk in the mornings, Monday through Friday, also Friday after school, in addition to being para during the day. And it was negative 21 in Rexburg on Monday morning at 7:45 and 8 a.m. And that's the timeline that I'm out in the cold on the corner doing crosswalk. I was like, negative 21? No thanks. Thanks, but no. So I'm grateful for that. So there's another update. That just goes to show how cold it can get here. And those 2 days off was amazing. The rest of the week, those past 3 days were kind of harder. I don't know what was going on with the kids, but something was. So anyway, I'll probably have a YouTube break, lunch break, and everything I just said. Okay, so thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I love, adore, and appreciate all of you guys. I'm really grateful for you, my audience, my internet online friends. I have a very small platform, and I don't do things like Instagram or TikTok. I'm pretty quiet on YouTube, and I like it that way. I'm pretty quiet on my Facebook. I only share it privately and with only a few people, honestly. And the people that I do have, like you guys, for example, I'm very grateful for. And I'm thankful for you guys because you're awesome and supportive, and you're good friends. I don't know, obviously, a lot of you guys, but I just hope that my content can reach and inspire you. And anyway, I'll just end with a thought really fast. I would say to work on contentment. I really thought a lot about that. And if you're not content or happy, just know that that's okay. I think contentment is more important than happiness because happiness can be fleeting and it can be maybe lighter. It might be a lighter feeling, as in, like, it's kind of flaky and it can just flee at any time because you can get the sadness and the anger and the upset feelings in your life on and off like this. But when you have a contentment, you have that inner peace and you have that needed and necessary feeling that it's going to be okay and life doesn't have to be perfect and neither do you, but you can find the good in every day and in your life. You can see that and reach that, feel that, enjoy it, and love that, and you can know that that's okay. It's okay to not have an ideal life, and that's not what I've ever experienced. I've never had the ideal life. I've had ideal moments where I'm so grateful and glad for them, but I know that they go away and they can become in my past and my history, and the future will be hard and the now can be hard, but I'm striving for contentment and I'm seeing the good and I'm enjoying my life more than I'm hating it. Whereas before it was totally polar opposite to that. And I just wanted to say that and share that, and I've spoken enough words for right now, and so I'll see you in the next video, and have a beautiful, beautiful day because you do deserve it and you're beautiful.